Chapter 1. The Miner Daughter. In the mining town of San Pedro del Oro, the earth trembles with secrets. Deep beneath the soil, men toil for gold, but above ground, power and betrayal rule. Gabriela Suárez, a woman of strength and honesty, works tirelessly in the mines. Her hands are calloused, her spirit unbroken, and her love for her son is her only treasure. But Gabriela's courage makes her dangerous. Antonia Guerra, the widow who controls the town, sees her as a threat. With whispers and schemes, Antonia begins to weave a trap. On this day, Gabriela's fate takes a dark turn. Accused, betrayed, and cast aside, she is left to suffer. Yet destiny is not finished with her. From the ashes of despair, a new identity will rise, and the world will one day know her as La Patrona, the boss. Inside the asylum, darkness envelops Gabriela Suárez, yet her spirit flickers defiantly within the confines. Memories of laughter and warmth fade, but the spark of vengeance ignites. Antonia Guerra, the architect of her downfall, lurks outside, convinced she has won. Yet unbeknownst to her, Gabriela is not merely a victim. She is metamorphosing into something formidable. The whispers of betrayal fuel her resolve, and with each passing moment, the storm brews stronger. As the walls close in, a plan takes shape, and Gabriela prepares to reclaim her name and her future. The sun rises over San Pedro del Oro, but for Gabriela Suárez, light has turned to shadow. Her courage, once admired, now marks her for destruction. Antonia Guerra strikes. With lies and manipulation, she paints Gabriela as unstable, dangerous, unfit to live among them. The town turns. Friends become strangers. Justice becomes a weapon. Dragged from her home, Gabriela is locked away in a mental asylum. Her cries echo through stone walls, unheard, unheeded. Her son is taken, her name erased. But in the silence, something awakens. Not madness, not defeat. A fire, a plan, a rebirth. Gabriela Suárez will die in that place. But from her ashes, Veronica Dantes will rise. And the woman they tried to bury will become the storm they cannot escape. Veronica Dantes stands at the precipice of her past, cloaked in mystery and resolve. The townsfolk are oblivious to her true identity. As she skillfully weaves herself into their lives, her presence both magnetic and unsettling. In hushed tones, she gathers a circle of influential allies, each feeling the pull of her ambition. They share stories revealing the rot festering beneath San Pedro del Oro's surface, a web of deceit spun by Antonia Guerra. As plans are laid and alliances forged, Veronica knows that patience is key. The clock ticks. Every moment brings her closer to justice, and this time, Gabriela Suárez will not be silenced. As night falls over San Pedro del Oro, excitement ripples through the town. Whispers of Veronica Dantes weave through the crowd, igniting curiosity and trepidation. They remember the fear that once held them captive, but now a flicker of hope ignites. Veronica's elegance captures the attention of those who long for change, drawing them closer to her side. She wields charm like a weapon, quietly unraveling secrets from those entangled in Antonia's web. With every conversation, she constructs her strategy, planting seeds of dissent against a ruler who has reigned through fear. The pieces are in motion, and the game of power is about to shift. Inside the town hall, tension crackles in the air as Antonia Guerra faces growing scrutiny. Surrounded by loyalists who once feared her wrath, doubt seeps into their expressions as whispers of Veronica's influence ripple through their ranks. Outside in the shadows, Veronica meets with a local journalist, the night cloaking their secretive exchange. Together, they analyze documents that could dismantle Antonia's empire, proof of corruption and deceit waiting to be unleashed. With each passing moment, the balance of power teeters, and Veronica prepares to strike, wielding truth like a sword. The stakes are high, but she remains undeterred, ready to reclaim a future that once belonged to the people. In the heart of the town's courthouse, Veronica Dantes takes center stage, her voice resonating with conviction. The townspeople watch, a mixture of hope and apprehension on their faces as she unveils her evidence, laying bare the corruption that has long plagued San Pedro del Oro. Her words are deliberate, calculated, each fact adding weight to her argument. Meanwhile, Antonia Guerra watches from the back, her demeanor shifting from confidence to rage. The realization sinks in. Her carefully constructed world is crumbling. Each moment Veronica speaks chips away at the foundation of her power. As the scales of justice begin to tip, the town collectively holds its breath, waiting for a change they thought was impossible. Outside the courthouse, the pulse of the town quickens. Citizens of San Pedro del Oro gather, united in their demand for accountability. Signs proclaiming justice for all wave in the air, reflecting a collective yearning for change. Inside, a storm brews as council members and lawyers strategize frantically. Anxious glances are exchanged. Their world is rapidly shifting beneath them. Every utterance from Veronica reverberates through the hall, echoing not just as a challenge to their authority, but as a rallying cry for the oppressed. As the weight of truth begins to settle over the town, uncertainty looms heavy in the air. What will this new wave of justice mean for those who have ruled unchallenged for far too long? In the town square, a powerful transformation unfolds as citizens celebrate their courage and resilience. The air buzzes with excitement, laughter, and a sense of community that had long been overshadowed by fear. Colorful banners fly above their heads, a symbol of their shared dream for a brighter future. Amidst the jubilation, Veronica Dantes stands apart, watching from a balcony. Her heart swells with both pride and caution. This victory is only the beginning. She understands that the battle for justice is far from over, yet in this moment she savors the impact of her actions. The tide has shifted, and for the first time the townspeople dare to believe in the power of truth to forge a new path ahead.